Good morning, YouTube world. I'm your host, Paul Italia. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. So it is my pleasure to introduce today's guest. I consider this guy a good friend of mine. His name is Sandris Sedis. Welcome, Sandris.
How's it going, man?
Going great, brother. Going great. So
Same, same.
wanted to break right into this past weekend's event. Amazing King of Table we got to witness. I want to just kind of break down the matches with you and hear your thoughts on everything.
Yeah.
I want to first start off with the first match that was total war. Pavlo versus Sabin. What was your thoughts on that, man? After that first two rounds, Pablo winning pretty dominantly. Did you think it was a mismatch right away?
Oh, it was an amazing match. After the first two rounds, I thought Pavlo had it in the bags, probably, but then Sabin just came back firing on all cylinders and just could top roll him. Yeah, that was it. Pavlo couldn't do anything after the second round, and as we heard that his hand blew up and couldn't really feel his hand. So that's really tough thing to do while ArmWrestling. If your forearm blows up, if your hand blows up, you can't really do anything anymore. So that was the case. But Pablo looked super strong, super solid in the earlier rounds. And yeah, if he keeps working, keeps getting better, he's just gonna improve tremendously. And he has been improving a lot in the past year. And Sabin, on the other hand, hasn't been very active for past few years. He won one tournament in King of the Table, and yeah, he's coming back, coming for the top guys, and we'll see how he does.
You think those first two rounds, do you think there was some rust, so to say, from not competing so long?
Oh yeah, he looked very rusty to me. Didn't look comfortable on table, didn't look comfortable on the setups, didn't really know what to do when Pavlo applied the pressure, and was immediately like uncomfortable and talking to the ref all the time. Yeah, definitely some ring rust there, and if he keeps competing, keeps gaining back experience, I think he can be a dangerous guy. Maybe not for the top guys, but top 10 to top 20 guy in the world, surely.
Who would you like to see him go against next?
I don't know, man. Tough to say. Who's there? I know some guy that's not at the top 10, but very close. I don't know who's there at the moment. Yeah, not sure.
Yeah, he said that he wanted the top 8 guys, the original top 8. He wanted to pull somebody in there. So
I don't know about that right now, but for the future, yeah, he has a chance for sure.
So then we go into the second match. This match was great, man. To see the two legends just hook up again. It's been 10 years since they originally had their first match. So we're talking about John Brzenk and Denis Cyplenkov. What was your thoughts on that?
It was awesome to see them pull again after these long years, and like seeing Denis back on the table is also a gift, and hopefully he keeps on going and keeps getting better and better, and his health stays, everything's fine in that aspect. But the match was great, although it was 6-0. I didn't really think it was like that one-sided, because earlier rounds, John was able to bust back Denis' hand even. So his pronator was holding well, his hand was holding, and John just lacked a little bit of horsepower to, really give problems to Denis. But the match was great. It was probably one of the most entertaining 6-0s we have ever seen. Both guys just, happy to be there, having fun, and you can see the respect Denis has for John. He was, when he was growing up and starting ArmWrestling, he was one of his role models. And yeah, they got a pull again. Denis looked solid. John, as always, rock strong, but this time was not enough. And hopefully they both keep improving, keep getting better, and we're hopefully gonna see, another match, maybe a rematch of them, or whoever they face. But I would really love to see Denis compete more and test himself with the top guys as well.
Yeah, I was really excited to see both of them pull and to see that Denis is back. I wasn't so sure that he was going to come back that strong, and it was just really happy to see that. And now I'm hearing something about possible match with Devin next in October.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
I think it will be a great match. Both guys endurable, strong. Right now, I would give edge to Devon, just because he's been more active and then it's just coming back. But in 8 months or so, Dennis could definitely gain back some horsepower. And like this time, he wasn't even that big, like only 125 kilos, lean, but still, we have seen Dennis 135, maybe close to 140 kilos at his absolute peak. So if he can gain, another 5 kilos or so, I think he will be very, very strong and dangerous opponent for Devon, and that will be a fun match as well. And last time on left arm, Dennis won easily. I don't think this time it would go that same route. I think Devon would be the favorite, and yeah, be a very fun match. Hype.
Yeah, how do you think the lead up would be? Because how Devin rattles everybody, and the whole setup and all. Do you think Denis would even participate with that, or you think Denis is going to be quiet? Like,
Denis is always very respectful and rarely talk any trash or but we see that with all Eastern pullers. They're very down to earth, don't like to steer up the pot, and I think Devon would respect that as well. And I don't think he would go crazy on social media as he did with a few other guys. But the lead up would definitely be super hyped, super fun to watch as well. I think it would be respectful from both sides, but who knows? And Denis also doesn't really speak any English, so that's another issue. But yeah.
So what are you saying? Us North Americans are pot stirrers? We're always stirring shit up.
Well, kinda, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely do. We keep it entertaining on that part. I'll say that. Now, moving on to the big main event match. Oh my God, it couldn't get any better than this. This was just so exciting. I think I lost my voice during it. I'm screaming at the TV and all. It was just amazing. It definitely led up to the whole hype, and then some above that. So I'm talking about Ermes Gasparini, who has showed, man, he is a true Italian gladiator. And then Levan, the Georgian Hulk. Wow, the king. That man is just unbelievable. So were you surprised at all at this match?
Oh, I was jumping like up and down when he stopped him. I think it was like round 2 or round 3. I was just, holy shit, this is happening. And yeah, it was great, amazing. Like nobody before could even like really stop Levan. Vitali did it in first round, but Ermes managed to do it almost every round, and it was great. First time we saw Levan actually go to work. Like I think he was so tired, the most he has been after ArmWrestling match, and the match was awesome. Super proud for Ermes. The man has a big heart, uh, bright future as well, and he just showed that the beast bleeds. And you there is ways to take him down, and yeah, just amazing match. Whole event was just very good. Uh, I don't know about Levan not continuing the fifth round, but no, it's understandable. He won the match already, and uh, you know, being 190 kilos, you don't want to put extra, unnecessary strain on your body and whatnot. And his his body obviously is struggling even in day-to-day life. Not talking about arm sling, but like the way Ermes got into the floor press, it was just super impressive, super amazing. The elbow integrity of Ermes, we thought he had a great hand, but we didn't know how great his elbow is, but he proved that it's very good shape, and maybe that's the way to beat Levan with the floor press.
Yeah, I was just amazed at it. We finally seen that Levan is human. Before
Yeah,
this, I was second guessing. I'm like, is this guy a mutant or something? I mean, he don't look a human at all. So
yeah, he just doesn't budge.
that was the first time I've ever seen him tested, and we seen there was a gap in there with endurance. He has a little issues with. He's definitely going to have to. I would say, in my opinion, I think he has to lose. Maybe at least 20 pounds or something. Get down
Definitely,
a little.
definitely. I think he was in a better shape against Devon, and probably maybe stronger than now. Uh, 'Cause, yeah, I said it as well yesterday. He has to probably lose some good 10, 15 kilos, of fat, and build some quality muscle, as you would say.
Quality, my friend, quality.
Quality.
So, did we find out now there is a chink in Levan's armor, so to say? Do we think that the press might be the way to do it?
Uh, definitely. The press is a dangerous weapon if you use it correctly, and against Levan, just a press probably wouldn't work. You would need also a lot of pronation, integrity, and pronator strength to withhold the initial attack and to not get pinned early. But if you could, give problems to his hand a little bit with the back pressure, with the pronation, and yeah, then jamming, with the shoulder sideways. That's definitely a lane where you can beat Levan. But also Levan's gonna be probably a lot smarter after this match, and he's gonna train hard, and try to. He will definitely come back stronger next match, and it will be a lot harder for the next guy, to try and do the same, I think.
I totally agree with that. I
Yeah.
believe that just lit a fire under him, and now he's going to really get in the gym and really push it. But there's been a lot of controversy since then. There's been two camps in the arm wrestling community, and they're all complaining. Well, half of the side is complaining, saying that, he should have forfeited because he couldn't go into round 5 and he had to stop the match. And then the other side is saying, it's a best out of 6 match. So as soon as Levan got that 4th win, that's it. He doesn't have to compete. So
Yeah.
what is your thoughts on that?
I have no problems with that. Like usually, there's no like a rule or part in the contract that says that you have to pull all 6 rounds. If the guy has won, and if he doesn't want to pull, he doesn't want to pull, and that's that. And there's nothing wrong about it. There's nothing, you don't need to make fuss about it, I don't think. And half of the guys that are saying, oh, he's a pussy and didn't want to get pinned and whatnot. They just have no idea what they're talking about. Obviously, they have never arm wrestled themselves in the highest level, and like bringing their bodies to the absolute limit. And we saw that Levan was breathing heavy, like for half an hour, and sweating, and his vascular system was definitely not recovering, as it should. Usually 5-10 minutes, the guy's good to go again. But here he was breathing oxygen, and couldn't really stop sweating, and didn't look that sick, but didn't look great as well. And obviously, as I said, weighing 190 kilos, there's no point just putting unnecessary strain on your system. And yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that, and I think people should talk less sometimes.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And I was kind of explaining that to people too. When you take a best of 6 match, it's win those 4 rounds. That's it. You don't have to go again. The rest is a bonus. But my other question would be is, do we still consider Levan undefeated now that he has no losses in any round?
I think no. I don't know about 2 rounds, but I would definitely give the 5th round to Ermes. So it looked like he would definitely be able to pin Levan or at least fall him out. Because the thing is that Ermes was up on falls in 5th round as well. So if the guy forfeits, Ermes has the advantage, and that's one pin for Ermes for sure. About the last one, it's just a formality. It doesn't matter. But 1 pin, definitely.
Okay, so I believe the same thing. So, Levan can't go on that whole undefeated thing right now. He at least has 1 round, and that 2nd round is up for discussion. Yeah.